Hi everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today we are doing something exciting. We are going through the build buy in the new upcoming expansion pack, Life and Death. So, actually, I'm just gonna quickly jump in to say something. Hi! So, the first video, this video that you're watching right now, was supposed to have been an overview of both the world and the build buy, and that's why you'll hear me talk about build buy a little bit here at the intro, but I got very carried away with the world overview, and so the build buy will be in another video. It'll also be up on the channel today though, so don't worry about that. But I just quickly wanted to jump in and say there was a lot to see in the world, and so I had to split up the videos. Anyway, now let's hand it over to past Rosa, and I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of Ravenwood. I'm standing up for this and I'm totally gonna regret it at some point, so if you see, like, if there's a sudden change and I'm sitting down, yeah. Also wanted to make a quick disclaimer because I did get early access to this, so thank you to the EA Creator Network for making this video possible. And also, I have to mention as well that this is not necessarily the final software, which means that everything you see may be subject to change. As in, there might be glitches that could be fixed, stuff like that. So what I wanted to do was we don't really do casts here on the channel, and I think most of you know that by now, but after Love Struck, I feel like I have to clarify. I just don't look into gameplay at all. I did hear as well that there were certain parts of gameplay that wasn't available because some features in the build that we are recording in are not available to us. So there are certain things that they've not been able to actually check in gameplay or with gameplay, but it's not really relevant to us. I want to go through the world and then I want to go through the build buy because those are the things that I care about when it comes to The Sims, so I can't really give my opinion on gameplay. And also, this is an overview. It's not a review. I feel like I need to use Life and Death a little bit more with the other packs, which I've not had the option to do yet, before I can talk about how, like, it works with everything that we have so far. But we are in Ravenwood, so I'm gonna put on my headphones, which are not next to me. I'll be right back. You would think she's a professional by now, but nope. Anywho, we are in Ravenwood. I will say, full disclaimer, I don't know who's built what, but as far as I know, some EA creators have built the houses. I've been sick and I haven't stayed updated on it, so apologies. I started a new save as well, so that none of what I've done in the new expansion, in the new world, you can't see that here. The only thing I've done is I've moved my current sim onto the slot, but other than that, everything is like as it is by default. So we are going to go to this world, or this part of the world first, which is called Crow's Crossing. We have 5 lots here. There's 4 in Whispering Glen, and then there's another 4 in Morningvale. And Morningvale is a little bit different from the others because the lighting is like very gloomy and greenish, kind of. You'll see that once we get there. We'll save that one for last. This is the more like, I want to call it almost like a farm-like sort of area. And this is the one that's a little bit more like town-ish. So I'm gonna go into this lot. Keep in mind as well that this is like 8 a.m. And so the lighting might be a little bit gray, but this is what the area here looks like. As you can tell, it is like very small village, spooky trees. We got some nice background over here with a church. It's not a very practical church to get to. It definitely looks like a church, I will say. Not the most practical church to get to though, if you do that sort of thing. But it's, you know, it's there, it's looking cute. And the whole area is like feels like very small town village, that doesn't make any sense. Small village where everyone knows each other, but like there's something looming over the village at the same time. Like it's a little bit creepy in some way, and I can't really fully pinpoint why, but that might just be my perception of these kinds of houses, that I'm a little bit like, the style of house is automatically haunted. So this lot over here is, I believe, a public lot. I can't recall exactly. This travel here. Actually, I'm gonna go check. Oh right, yeah, it's a cemetery. That makes sense. I forgot, because we do have a bar as well, and there's a lounge up here, or a nightclub. So there's a cemetery in this part of the world. It's, you know, it's a nice looking cemetery. I don't know how it works again, but got some mausoleums, though we could go visit, but I don't really know if I have anything to... We should go visit. I'm gonna lose my voice several times during the play, or during this overview, by the way. That's just how it is. If you want to have a quick look at this house, it's a 2-story with 2 bedrooms, I think 3 bedrooms even. Oh, there's a basement! That is creepy. Oh yeah, we have these like new things that I'm going to show you. Why is there a fridge in the basement? These are some very random items. Who decided to... There's a fridge, there's a hole in the ground, and there's 2 watering cans. And I don't know what that is. This is strange. Okay, and a block with knives. Right, that's fine. But yeah, overall, pretty cute vibe. I mean, it's a little bit dark, but it's a pretty cute vibe. I think we're gonna take this man and just go to the cemetery. So what do you do at the cemetery? Like, do you go tend gravesite? Is that a thing he can do because of his profession, or is it he's a musician? So no. And you can woohoo in the mausoleums. Listen, I'm not here to judge anybody's jam, if you will, but okay. I like this vibe as well. It's very dark. It's very dark in the cemetery. It's very fitting for the cemetery, I feel. Oh, so we have like a beautiful watermark in the middle of the screen, but also one of these situations, which I forgot what's called. I would call it a wake, but I don't think that's actually a memorial. No, that's probably not the right word for it either, but I don't remember what the actual word for it is. So very gorgeous cemetery. Oh, and you got like people sitting there, and Mortimer, you look a little bit different. Mortimer, what happened to you? Are you cosplaying? It's a good look on you. It's a good look on you. What's over here in this building? Oh, we got like memorial display to household. Oh, so you can dedicate them to the households. And then this is, yeah, it's fine. And there, I suppose there's another one of those possibly over here. You can sleep in the coffins, which is The Sims making more questionable decisions, but hey, I am still not trying to judge anybody's jam. Explore, oh yeah, there are vacant houses around this, at least this neighborhood, and I noticed because I genuinely thought these were like actual houses that you could tear down and then build something new on the lots, right? And then I noticed that they're both the same, and I'm like, they wouldn't do that. That's kind of weird. But they're vacant houses, and I don't know exactly what this does, but there's obviously like, you can infest it if you're a ghost. You can do something if it's infested, and I don't know what this is, but I suppose it gives your sim some kind of moodlet. Let's move on to this house over here, though. I can't travel. I just want to visit. Thank you. So we're at this beautiful estate with a gorgeous greenhouse as well. I wonder if I can get to... Nobody lives there, so I can't actually get to, but I'll fix that very easily. We'll just go into build mode and we can have a look around. So definitely a bit of a bigger one. I don't really love the holes in the ground. I would usually use these for roofing. It's only because it makes me kind of like, am I just gonna drop down, like disappear? Like that's where my head goes. That's why I don't love them. But they're creepy, and I think that's the purpose of them, you know? Huge estate though. We got a huge hole in the ground. Oh, and a second floor as well with a lot of hallway space and a lot of bedrooms. And a coffin, which that's fine. A nursery as well. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, and then a nursery and a coffin. If you just happen to have like a vampire that wants to live there. Put the child in the attic, sure, why not? There's another staircase leading up. Oh, that's a cute little patio area. I like that. I like that a lot. With like an easel too, so you can stand out there and paint. That makes sense. Also, I noticed this as well, but there are ruins in the back of this, like behind the lot, which is super cute. I believe this is also a fairly big lot. I think it's a 50 by 50. Yeah, and you have the whole space. So it's on this like heightened platform. You walk over the bridge, and then you can basically build like a fort or a castle up there, and it makes sense with the water and everything. Yup. Not something that I would do personally, but that's just because I am a wuss and I don't do castles. We have a little bit of... Oh, there's a ghost who's looking for frogs. Good for you. Why does that look like the sim that I made? Are you mad? You mad, bro? Wishing well. Let's go wish for a long life. Oh, jeez. Okay. The wish didn't go. He may actually feel even older. Okay, I think this warrants a note in someone's notebook out there to not wish for a longer life in the wish well or in the wishing well, but yep. I did it for you guys. You're welcome. What else do we have? I believe this is another, yep, it's another one of those houses, but actually no. What is this, a town hall or something? Start will. Use amenities. Focus camera on. Edith and the Well of Longing and Regret. Tarot. What is this? Focus camera. Hold on. Whoa. Yeah, what is this? What did I click on? I don't know. Tarot tome shrines. Oh, so you can like, okay, so the town hall situation will actually like redirect your camera to one of these things. Because we have this as well, old abandoned houses that are these two. Let's go visit this one, which is another build. I like how the sun is also coming up, so it's a little bit easier to see stuff. Nice little pond there in the background that I believe some Sims are fishing at. But this is a vacant house, as in you can move Sims into it. But also you might need to add some furniture because it is looking a little bit empty. But that's normal for these kinds of houses. Is this a starter? It is a starter. It's normal for these kind of houses to be a little bit empty. I would maybe place like a railing there though, because that looks like... It looks like it could cause some fatalities, some broken necks, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But yes, we do have a starter house right here. And I believe, where's the last house? Is it this one up here? Yep. So we're gonna go there and visit. And nobody lives here either. Okay, so last one of the houses, it looks like this. Is this a starter? I can't remember how much money you start out with. Isn't it 20,000? But maybe it might be a starter as well. Like it might be considered a starter if you have more than one sim. Perhaps there's room for a child in this one as well. Oh, and also a tiny human, which there you go. Instead of blocking the everything. It's a very small. I feel like this bedroom is smaller than the bedrooms I make. I would probably have done like this instead, just to make sure that the sim could have gotten around, but that might just be me. But yes, we have the last one of the houses. So that is the first area of the three. And I cannot remember what the others are called. I can't remember what this one is called either. But we are gonna go visit. We're gonna go visit. That's not how you go visit. So we're gonna change to the Gomez family. And they reside in the Whispering Glen. So this was the more like naturey kind of farm-like area that I mentioned before. You can see we have some house shells around here. This is one of the houses, the one that the Gomez family is living in. And then I believe there's another, that's the nightclub over there. This is another one of the houses. And then there should be an empty lot over there as well. So a few of these like style of houses here and there. I believe this one actually looks... Does this not look exactly like the nightclub? Or am I... Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It definitely looks somewhat the same. Like a few modifications, I would say. Modifications, sorry. But generally, like, look, overall has the same kind of vibe to it. Kind of looks the same. Little house shelf. This is... did I say shelf? I meant shell. This is actually quite cute. I like this. But let's have a look at the house that the Gomez family is living in, which is this one. Has a nice little pond in, or river, kind of, in the backyard. Super nice. Good on you. Or is this the front yard? I think this might be the back of the build. And this is the front. I feel like I'm going to be building here a lot, which is ironic because I haven't built anything in this area. But I feel like I'm going to be building here a lot. So let's have a look at their house on the inside. You enter into a hallway. There's a study down here. We have kitchen and also dining area. And the living room is this one, which has a very nice dark vibe to it as well. Upstairs, someone sleeps in a coffin, which is an interesting choice. And there's possibly a couple sleeping here. Who sleeps in a coffin? Who's got secrets to tell? Does anybody know anything? What is happening? Why is there a coffin? I don't understand the coffins. Is it you? Are you the one sleeping in the coffin? She's a high school A student. I hope it's not her, but it could be. I don't know. That's fine. So I'm gonna let her go. Ew, son. Oh my god, me! What does it say? Silmira hates the sun with the fury of, well, 1,000 suns. Honey, you and I, same. Did they make her a ginger as well? Is it because you're a redhead? Because, like, that's relatable. So many levels. So relatable. Did you see the look on her face there as well? It's the same animation as the vampire. That's why she sleeps in... That's why. I feel like she would make a good vampire. Same animation though when they lie down like this. Okay, I like Silmira, so we're gonna use her and go to places. What's going on down here? This is one of those tarot card things, I think. You've completed Lady Ravendancer Goth's quest. Okay, there's a mausoleum. Let's go to the nightclub with the student, because why not? It's a bar, not a nightclub, because that would make sense. There's a guy trying to break his own back. Joffrey, you look like you've had better days. Like, you look like, I don't know, he looks like you might be considering paying Grim a visit or something. I don't really know. Monica Lopez. You look cute, I think. Oh yeah, I should probably have said, but she's from Lovestruck. I'm not supposed to have that expansion pack installed at the moment. I'm supposed to only have Life and Death. I don't know what happened, but somehow I have Lovestruck installed though. I'm not supposed to have it, and I'm a little bit like, I've done my best to avoid using anything from that pack while building, but it's hard, and I might have missed a couple of things, but I've tried really, really hard. She showed up though, so she just told on me. Thank you for that, Monica. Oh, there's a cute little area over here. I don't know what these are, but I don't know what they are. They look like you could possibly set them on fire. I don't know. What else do we have up here? We have another ruin, which makes sense. And because like this feels like a very old place. Generally just a whole lot of trees and forest and some farm in the background, some farm areas like fields in the background. This scared me so much the first time I saw it because I just turned my camera and there's like a big face on the screen. I'm like, ah, where'd that come from? But there's a face in the hill. Take from that what you will. I don't know why, but that's a thing. And over here we have like a lot of cute, like I really like these kinds of worlds. You guys know I'm a huge sucker for Windenburg. I love it. So this kind of like vibe is right up my alley. We're gonna be building a lot here. I'm pretty sure. We got those things again. What are they? If anybody knows, let me know. I would love to know. Also, I have not seen, because I've been sick, I have not really read a whole lot of, that's a beautiful house, by the way. I've not really read a whole lot of articles on like the inspiration they took like from where. And I also I've not watched their live streams and stuff. I've just really just been like catch up mode after I've been sick. So I can't really tell you what exactly, like what part of the world this is inspired by, but I believe it was mentioned someplace in Europe, which is not really very specific. And I know this, and I can't really give you more than that. But let's look at the bar, though, because there is a second floor to this place as well. Oh, look, Joffrey, your wife is sitting outside playing chess. Is that why you're looking like that? Because you don't want to go spend time with your wife, Joffrey. Why is there always at a bar? I mean, I feel like that makes sense kind of as well, but like at a bar, there's this thing going on. There's this thing going on. So maybe you can hire this or something. I want to go open this because this seems like something Silmira would do. Silmira, are you getting distracted by the jukebox? No, go open it. Go open this. Open it. She's not doing anything. I think maybe it's because there's nobody in there, but like, I don't know. Honey, I don't think anybody's in there. You don't need to feel sad. Look at the music going crazy in the background. Anyway, we have more gravesites in the backyard of the bar. We have a Nancy sitting in the side. This is a cute bar. This is a very cute bar. We're moving on to the big house though, because we got stuff to look at. This is a nice looking pond as well. People fishing over there. Look at the light glittering on the water. Ugh, cute. Ravenwood daily festivals. Okay, there's information for you, but I don't know what it means. The Marigold Chateau. Chateau means castle in French, by the way. If any of you were... Ooh, that means someone lives there. Let's go knock on the door. Go knock on the door. A beautiful door, by the way. Okay. So who... She's a macabre sim. Someone said come on in. Who said come on in? Is it you? Are we visiting a ghost? Sir, are you dead? You have rings on your fingers. Are you dead? I feel like he might be dead. Tarot cards lying. Bucket list? I have not found this item. How do you find this? Is that in the catalog? Because I have not ever seen that item. The tarot cards, yeah, but not the other one. Or the bucket list book. There's a study, whoa, camera. So we have a hallway, study, bathroom, living room area, a long kitchen with a dining area down here at the end. And then on the second floor, there's a rather big bedroom with a double bed. So a pair of parents live here along with what seems like a child. And then on the top floor, there's a balcony, which I appreciate the fact that they actually made a staircase leading to that top floor as well. Huge bathroom. I love this clawfoot top, by the way. It's great. It looks good. Let's see the yard. This is a nice looking house. I like it. Nice, very nice landscaping as well. They have a little bit of a gardening area over there. Like when I see stuff like this, I'm super excited that we have the cottage living plant plots because they just make sense for outdoors use. I mean, the others you would place outdoors as well, but I don't know how to phrase it. They just make sense. It's a good looking house. She's a stunner. The surrounding area is just so nice. It's so nice. Ugh. Look at this, is gorgeous. But that's enough for Whispering Glen, I think, and we should move on to the last area, which is, oh yeah, we have a huge, I can't remember if this is 64 by 64. I believe it is, because this could be a 50 by 50. So there's at least like a big lot in this world. Yes, 64 by 64, 30 by 30. This is the 50 by 50, and there's another 30 by 30. I feel like when I looked over the different lot sizes, they felt okay. I feel like there was some variety, not like a huge amount of like smaller lots. Like I think the 30 by 20s are the smallest ones, but for these kind of houses, it also makes sense that they wouldn't necessarily be like tiny lots. So we're moving on up here. So let's go actually to the only household that is available, and they're ghost people. We have a Gomez and we have an Izadi. Hold on. Gomez? Spectre. Where is the Izadi person? People. Family. Not a whole lot of households in this world, actually. There's 4. That's something to note. I want to know what the backstory for this house is, though. After a miscommunication with a pet crow, Kai Aether found himself in a less corporal form than expected. Oh, he died from talking to a crow? You see, not only does Kai not seem to understand that he's dead, he also doesn't believe in ghosts. That is quite awkward. I'm not gonna lie. Well, what's with the... Having tried being a ghost on for size, Rodwin and Sipora Gomez have decided that being a ghost isn't for them, at least not quite yet. What about Samira? Now Samira's embracing their inner macabre side and finding unique connections in the family's past to a very special member of the Goth family. Okay. Things definitely seem to be getting a bit spooky for this household. Huh. Let's go visit this one, though. What does it say about them? Esther Gomez was already looking for a ghostly roommate when poor Suleika met her, and in a rather unfortunate cowplant accident, and also found herself looking for a new home in the same neighborhood. Now the two are sharing a home, and Esther is teaching Suleika the ins and outs of ghostly living and career development, working for Grimm. You can become a, what was the Grim turn, I think was the term that was used. So we're going to Morningvale, which is different. Be sure to check out the town hall for more information. There's some festivals going on here, Afterlight Anonymous and Thinned Festival. So all the different areas actually have festivals. Achievement Ghostly, thank you. Milestone. Damn, I'm so good at this game. What's happening? So this is what was it called again? Morningvale. And so as you can tell, this whole area is, that's the town hall. So you can again focus your camera on different things. I know the watermark is super annoying, but it won't be a thing for long. There's a bell tower view Could you go view the bell tower? And this is pretty much what the lighting is like all the time. It does change a little bit, as you can tell. If I do like this is in the middle of the day, then it's evening, and then it's nighttime, but it's like all the time it'll be a little bit gloomy. So I will say, I think when I saw pictures of this area, I was a little bit like, oh no, if this is going to be the entire world, that means it's going to be another Forgotten Hollow situation for me, where I don't really build there a whole lot because the lighting gets a little bit annoying with time. It's just my personal preference. It's fine. I see if it's, I can see why it would be nice for some other people, but personal preference, I like normal lighting. But I appreciate that they included 2 different areas in the world as well that have normal lighting. So we have this, like, you can go here if you want to, but it's not going to be like the entire new world. Ravenwood doesn't look like this. It's a nice vibe though. It's like spooky. It's super spooky. I want to see what the bell tower does. Is she just... She's literally just standing there looking at it. There's a whole description. Okay. Macabre Sims whisper that these lights are specters, while skeptical Sims dismiss them. What are you doing? Dismiss them as mere tricks of the eyes. Okay, but let's have a look around the world here. We have some abandoned houses over here that look like they've seen better days. Definitely. I think this is the pond that... Is it the one that lights up? There's one that lights up. And oh, that's one, it was behind me this whole time. So this is apparently like used for something. I don't know exactly what. This is not available in the build that we have. So that's the thing. I know this. Have out of body experience, but Esther's already a ghost, so she can't really do that. But this is like the pond that's specifically used for that stuff. I think you can still go swimming and stuff in the... You can fish in the other one. Okay. We have more ruins that look very nice. And this is a shell as well that has a tree planted right in front of it. I would be so frustrated with that tree if I lived in this house. Oh my gosh. Kind of gives like horror game vibes a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just the vibe of the houses. Not necessarily the content of this game, but definitely, like, the vibe overall is a little bit, it's a bit spooky. Let's go visit the nightclub. This should be a very dark place. It is. Oh, that's a cool vibe. Like, it's very black and then with red touches. And the lighting really makes that work. I love that even the bartender at the moment is red, which is probably not necessarily a good thing, but it works very well for the lighting right now. There's a dude just jamming it out. Like, yeah, he's feeling that music. That's good for you. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name because I do not know how. But upstairs, there's more room, the piano as well. And we have glass roofing, which is nice. So definitely a spooky vibe for this place, but I think that's also very fitting. They even turned the lights out. Oh no, they're torches. I thought they were red lamps, like lights that were lighting up red. Chess table at the nightclub as well, and also a telescope. Let's go look at, is this our house? No, it's not. So we're gonna go visit the empty, I think it's a starter. It's called the Cozy Casket House. Which is a choice for a house. Cozy Casket. Is there by any chance caskets in there? Oh, would you look at that? There is one, and that's the only one. I think this is it not a starter? Yes, it is, because it's 19,000. So you could move in here very quickly. Just create a little family, get started. There's even a graveside in the backyard, you know. This house has it all. Macabre lesson. It's fine. So we have a little starter house right here. Also has room for seemingly a child, could be a teen. It's the journal, but like that's not been, I have not seen that item. That is so odd. Heirloom eligible. Of course it would be under recreation, but I just have not seen that item. I don't get it. I like this like circle of ruins right here. It looks like for a second I was like, it looks like one of those amphitheater. Is that what you call them in English? Is that supposed to be a bridge over here? That's just, I feel like that might be a little bit of a glitch in this. I'm just gonna take a picture and save that for purposes. But we're gonna ignore that for now. I feel like it's not supposed to look like that. So we've seen the nightclub. We have seen, go home. That's our house. There should be a 4th lot in this world. Nightclub, my house, that house. And then there's an empty lot over here, which looks like it's a 30 by 30. So you could possibly build like a little creepy, a creepy castle built. A little creepy small castle over there, but I didn't actually check out their house, so we're gonna go do that. Ooh, listen to the ambience as well. She's a bit creepy. She's a little bit creepy. Okay, so last house on our tour is the girls, the ghost girls' house. And enter the house here. We have a little bit of a living room area, small kitchen over there, nice dining room area. What is that? What did I just open? Nice dining room area over here, which is super creepy, super spooky, and a sliding bathroom. And then on the upstairs, we have 2 bedrooms. So they truly were roommates. I was kind of like, are they roommates or are they roommates? It looks like they're just roommates. But also have a nice hallway. I am obsessed with this green, but we'll talk about that a little bit when we do the build buy overview, which, considering how long it took me to do this overview, world overview, we're definitely going to be splitting up these overviews because otherwise the video is going to end up being 1.5 hours long and nobody wants to watch that. So, but anyway, this is super nice. I have seen a little bit of it, but it's nice to like go through everything. Of course I've seen everything because I wanted to make sure I knew where to build, but I'm seeing it a little bit more in detail right now, which is nice for me as well. But it's spooky here. It's spooky out here. Like, would you ever go fishing a pond like that? I wouldn't even go near a pond like that in real life. To be honest. I'm a scaredy cat. Am I? I feel like I've just realized something about myself. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed this world overview. Remember, I might have missed a couple of things. There's a lot going on, especially in Morningvale. So there's a lot of little like details that you could easily overlook. But let me know what you think about everything that you've seen so far in this video. There'll be a build buy overview up as well on the channel, so if that's what you want to see, I think I am at least going to try to release them at the same time. If I don't manage, they will be up both today. And then come back tomorrow for the first one of our life and death builds that we're doing here on the channel. But aside from that, that's all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, you know